Hi, and welcome back to Thone's James Nibbles number 92. Rich Oppressors Will Be Judged, part 6 of 7. Ancient Commentary. This comes from James 5, verses 1 through 6. And as last time we mentioned, that the Old Testament prophecies were being quoted by James in the New Testament and being analyzed by modern-day theologians. This goes one better than that. This is Old Testament philosophy and prophecy being quoted by James in the New Testament, and these are the ancient commentators now, the ancient theologians that were around just shortly after James's time, and what they say about all this. This is the earlier understanding of it all. Why is this in the Bible? More thoughts on greed and selfishness. And the communication says evil is evil no matter when. These old commentators also recognize it as evil. Application to me. Here's the 3 comments from ancient theologians. First, from Caesarius of Arles. Riches cannot harm a good person because he spends them kindly. Likewise, they can help an evil person, cannot help an evil person as long as he keeps them voraciously or wastes them in dissipation. That comes from his sermons 35-4. Beatty says, by refusing to give alms, the rich think that they have done well in saving their treasure. And indeed they have, though they have not seen what will be used for, namely their own condemnation. If you give it away, it brings joy to others. If you keep it, then it condemns you. And this is from his book, Beatty's book, concerning the Epistle of St. James. And finally, Caesarius of Arles. These things which Christ threatened through the apostle should terrify us very much, but we should not despair of the mercy of God. Those of us who have been careless up to now can, with God's help, correct ourselves, provided that we are willing to dispense more generously those alms which they have given sparingly up to now. And that's from his sermons 199-5. God leads us with condemnation over the ages. Ooh. My response, Lord, thank you for allowing many interpretations on the same passages. Your infinite wisdom leads us in many ways. And, let me just reflect on that a little bit. The fact that we have different commentators which don't say exactly the same words when they have a commentary on a given section of Scripture. And, of course, some of them stand the test of history and some of them do not. That is, some of them are clearly misunderstandings of what God was saying, which everybody later agreed to that being a misunderstanding. But many had new and unique viewpoints which also apply to the Scriptures that we're talking about. So this is a kind of a win-win. The more commentators, viable commentators, let's say, that you read, the more you fully understand what God is trying to tell us. And I have a whole bookshelf full of such things to my immediate right here that show that I live that way myself, and that's how I'm able to make some of these commentaries. I'm not a bright theologian like some of these people are. We'll talk to you next time.